At Sophia Nimahi 3657. Where is this place?
Flemingsburg, Kentucky. That is where we're at. It's a small little town. Ain't much here, honestly. But that's pretty much the way Kentucky is, other than the bigger cities. It's all rural areas, honestly.
At Sophia Nimahi 3657. You have a nice accent.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm from Kentucky, so that is
At Sophia Nimahi 3657. Is this Southern accent?
yeah, it is. Yep. Yes, it is.
At Sophia Nimahi 3657. Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. We've got quite a bit of rain coming back in our forecast here. The first couple hours is not so bad, but after that, we've got a lot of severe storms coming
At Sophia
back in here.
Nimahi 3657. The weather is cold there.
It's like 68 degrees. It's not bad.
At GSD_Mark variant. Hello, long time no see no evil. At Sophia
What's up?
Nimahi 3657. We are at the beginning of summer here. It's quite hot in here.
Where you checking in from? I know a lot of places.
At Sophia Nimahi 3657. I am from Algerian.
Algerian? Okay.
At Sophia Nimahi 3657. Algeria, sorry. At GSD_Mark variant. I was from Burma, but now I am in Beijing.
Beijing. Wow. That's crazy. That is wild. Yeah, we're going into summer here. But we've had a lot of crazy storms here lately. A lot of raining. We've had rain probably the last 7 days, which is not the usual.
At Sophia Nimahi 3657. What are you going to deliver?
These are seat components for Mazda cars, is what this is on this trailer. They're just all pieces to assemble as seats.
At Sophia Nimahi 3657. Are Mazda cars still alive? At
Yeah.
Rosaline Credo 3162. Hi, my name is George. Did you see the Indian trucks?
What's up, George? No, buddy, I really haven't. No, I have not. And actually, yes, Mazda actually still making cars here in the United States.
At GSD_Mark variant. Original gangsters are back. At Rosaline Credo 3162. ...
George. Oh, buddy.
At Rosaline Credo 3162. Face orange frowning. Face orange frowning. Face orange frowning.
Oh,
At _Wheeler_Lover 1983. Mr. Kiat saluting face was
What's going on, through Wheeler? How we doing, man? Long time no talk. I haven't heard you on here in a minute. I like when he does that. No, George, I still have not, buddy. It just slips my mind when I get home. You catch me early in the day about these Indian trucks,
At
and I just
Rosaline Credo
forget.
3162. Oh my god.
What is it, George? I just got to know, George, have you seen any tigers in the woods lately over in India? And no, this is not me being a smart aleck. I'm kind of fascinated by that.
Line Credo 3162.
That's bad.
Mark variant. Wheeler got removed loudly crying.
That's bad.
At _Wheeler_Lover 1983. Keith, I just lost interest for a bit, but I'm good. How about you, man?
I know what you mean, Drew. Oh, there's at times it does get overwhelming. Doing the whole YouTube world. It's almost like a second job, you know. But yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean, brother. Like yesterday, I did not have it in me to start that live feed. I don't know. I could not get out of the funk. I don't know. I think it's this weather. Really hurting everybody right now. I know it's got me in a funk. I'm ready for sunshine. But a warm,
At
comfortable
Rosaline
sunshine.
Credo 3162. It is not the first time he has done this. He has done this a lot of times.
Oh gosh, George. You just need to make that his poop shoe. Just take it out in the yard and pressure wash it off and set it back over in the corner and say, "Here you go, dog. This is officially your poop shoe." That's bad. That is exactly why I don't like animals in my house. I didn't grow up with animals in
At
the house.
GSD_Mark variant. What time is it in the US? Cause it seems so cloudy. I can feel the cold from the screen. At Sophia Nimahi 3657. Can you name the place you pass by?
Oh, which one? Like the towns? That's Elizaville we just went through. We're coming into Ewing right now. It is 6:28 a.m. in the morning. and it's not cold, I promise you. It is 70 degrees right now.
At Sofianimahi 3657. The places I mean.
Oh, okay. Well, a lot of people's houses right through here. There is the one place we just passed back there on the left was a farm center where farmers go and get
at Rosaline
feed and
Credo
stuff like
3162. I have made a poop shot, but he does not use it. Face purple crying. Face purple crying.
Oh,
Face
man.
purple crying.
I know.
At _Mark variant. Oh, dang, good morning, Heath. I couldn't say that because I don't know the actual time out there loudly crying folded
Right.
hands.
Yeah, there's a bank right there and a post office. Yeah, it is morning here. And it's a warm 70 degrees. There's a Baptist church right here on your left, the brick building.
At Sofianimahi 3657. Internet signal is strong up there.
It's not bad. There's a gas station right here on the corner, just a little mom and pop gas station. We do have a couple places where we buffer and lag, but that's just the privilege of being out here in the country, you know.
At Ariel Clark G2I. This bug tussle. At _Wheeler_lover 1983. Never has YouTube been a second job or overwhelming, I always say.
Really?
It's just the damn internet. Or, shoot, I barely even know anyone. And when someone's being rude, I either ignore them,
Yeah.
laugh, or block.
Yep. That's all you can do, man. I don't know what bug tussle is. I don't know what that is. I know in other countries, everybody calls things differently. So, I don't know what that is. I know what you mean, three-wheeler. That's why we don't really put up with much here on the channel, you know. You know, the whole cussing and name calling, and yeah, we ain't dealing with that.
At Ariel Clark G2I. Beverly Hillbillies. At Sofianimahi 3657. Is it so difficult to drive a truck? At Rosaline
Not
Credo
really.
3162.
Not really.
I saw a dump truck, it just passed by so fast and blowing its horn.
Did it? Oh, that's funny. The Beverly Hillbillies. Yeah, there's only one problem. We're going southwest, not straight west. We're not headed for California. The Beverly Hillbillies. That's good. That's good.
At _Wheeler_lover 1983. I said DAM for damn. For water. H2O.
You know, certain curse words don't bother me as much, but there are certain words that, you know, other people don't want to hear. You know what I mean? I thought that cow was out of the fence. Oh my gosh! I thought it was walking down the driveway. I thought, oh crap, here we go. But thank God it was behind the fence. Yeah, the internet isn't terrible here. It's actually really good for being out here in the country. But there are places where we don't get good service.
At _Wheeler_lover 1983. And where's dirt or cool? At Rosaline Credo 3162. You know in Goa there is one tradition of putting long mud flappers.
Okay. Yeah,
At
I don't
GSD
know anything
underscore
about
Mark
that.
variant. Dirt and cool or sleeping.
Yeah, they must be sleeping. Cool guys over in New Zealand, so it is up in the morning, like they're like 16 hours ahead of us. So it is going into the nighttime over there. Dirt, he hasn't been on here yet. He's usually about an 8 o'clock guy. I think he likes his beauty sleep. I think that's what it is. You'll have to come back for sure later on, three-wheeler. And
At Rosaline Credo 3162. Can you show the flag you put in your truck?
Well, I don't want to flip the camera while I'm driving. I know I have done that in the past, but I gotta quit doing that because I don't want to get in trouble. Like if I was in an accident, I don't want them saying I was distracted. You know what
At
I mean?
GSD underscore Mark variant. Eagle, 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 United States of America, eagle, eagle.
That's
At
right,
3 underscore
right.
Wheeler underscore Lover 1983. And what HP?
What, this truck here? What horsepower is it? It's 477 horsepower is what it is. It's nothing too big.
At 3 underscore Wheeler underscore Lover 1983. Man, let's put the send button by the backspace button. What a great idea.
Oh, that's funny. That is funny. I fat finger the keyboard like crazy. Always have. All right, let's head towards Paris, Kentucky.
At Rosaline Credo 3162. Eagle, 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 eagle. I respect the United States of America. Eagle, 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 eagle.
That's good, that's good. But we all deserve respect, you know what I mean? That's the way I see it.
At GSD underscore Mark variant. I respect it. It's a beautiful country. Eagle, 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 eagle.
It is. It really is. I think every country has its perks, you know? Which I've never been to any other countries. I've seen some images of other countries, but I've never been out of the United States.
At GSD underscore Mark variant. Have you been to the Grand Canyon? At Rosaline Credo 3162. India, 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 India.
2 words. I mean, you should be proud of your country. You really should. But no, I have not been to the Grand Canyon. That is...
At 3 underscore Wheeler underscore Lover 1983. So Keith, you might know, is an actual YouTuber. I posted my first short yesterday, and with me being at 100 subscribers, is it normal to already have 1,200 views?
Yeah, I mean, that is possible. Yeah, really, it doesn't matter how many subscribers you have. If it's a good short, the algorithm will push it. It just depends on what you're posting. You know, it's probably the type of subscribers you're going to get. with this trucking stuff, you get a broad area of subscribers. I mean, it's insane, the age groups that you get doing this live
At
stream.
@3_Wheeler_Lover 1983. Good hooray! At @3_Wheeler_Lover 1983. In post. At Rosaline Credo 3162. Now I shouted at him, he is making his cute face, so I can forgave him.
Yeah, I mean, really, it just depends on what you post. If YouTube likes it and doesn't have much on that kind of stuff, it will go really far. But like just normal shorts that are just, you know, car accidents and stuff like that, do pretty good.
At Rosaline Credo 3162. Okay, Trucker Keith, should I forgave him, you tell me. At @3_Wheeler_Lover 1983. Backspace 3-wheeler not send.
Yeah, you should.
At @ShiSD_Mark variant. My dog peed on my dad's face. Not even if he didn't make a cute face. He bit me, dear dog, gonna get sold to adoption, loudly crying.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, y'all got bad dogs. Gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't like animals in the house. I never have. I didn't grow up with animals in the house, so as an adult now with my own house, I prefer not to have animals in my house. I mean, the cat is bad enough. You know, with their
At
shedding.
@3_Wheeler_Lover 1983. Geez, what's wrong with the rug? At Rhonda Hale 5694. Where you a trucker? At @3_Wheeler_Lover 1983. You know, outside.
We're in between Paris, Kentucky. We're not far out of Paris, Kentucky.
At @ShiSD_Mark variant. My dog is Chihuahua.
Chihuahua? Okay. These dogs are bad. Go get it, killer. He ain't playing. He's got to get down the road. Yeah, we're
At
headed for Lexington, Kentucky.
@3_Wheeler_Lover 1983. Yaya Kamamezwe. At Rhonda Hale 5694. Beautiful country. Local or cross country? At
I'm
Rosaline
local.
Credo 3162. Okay, I forgave him, now he is happy, so I gave him a treat. And Trucker Keith, are you serious? You did not grow up with an animal.
I didn't grow up with animals in the house. We had animals outside, but not in the house. I'm a local truck driver. I run from Flemingsburg, Kentucky, down to Smithsgrove, Kentucky, which is about a 3.5 hour drive each way, which is not terrible. That's a pretty short day, really. But that's what they had to offer, so I took it. That puts me away from the house about 10 hours a day. Not so bad. Yeah, we had animals. We just did not have them inside the house.
At Rhonda Hale 5694. Cool.
Oh yeah, yeah. We just run
At Rosaline
across
Credo
Kentucky.
3162. So what time do you finish work?
About
At
2:30.
@ShiSD_Mark variant. So KFC stands for Kentucky Fried Chicken. Finally, I solved myself a mystery. Folded hands.
Yep, that does stand for Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yeah, we start about 6 a.m. to about 2:30. I leave the house, roughly around 5:30. be back home by
At 3_Wheeler_Lover 1983. I grew up with horses, pigs, chickens, dogs, and parrots. Yes, parrots, and all I got now are chickens. Lol.
Really? Yeah. Yeah, the only thing we have is a dog and a cat. That's it. Now out on the farm, there's 200 head of cattle out there. That's the only thing that is actually on the farm.
At Rosaline Credo 3162. Yeah, I will like a chinkin. At Rhonda Hale 5694. Found a kid who made me think of KFC differently recently online.
Really? How's that?
At Rosaline Credo 3162. Trucker Keith, which dog do you have? At David Lynch 8362. Good morning.
Good morning there, David Lynch. We have a Boxer Shar-Pei mix. She was kind of a rescue dog. A Boxer Shar-Pei mix. She's pretty smart, but pretty hard-headed as well. Yeah, I've delivered to KFC actually when I worked for McLean
At Rosaline Credo 3162. Oh my god, my dog is a German Shepherd. At 3_Wheeler_Lover 1983. Oh, and Keith, what's with the leg waxing lately? Rolling on the floor laughing.
That was a stream that hit 100 likes, and Dirt made a proposal. If he gets the stream over 100 likes, I had to wax strip my leg. Well, the two boys I had at home doing that went overboard. They just started putting wax strips all over my leg. So I just made a good time of it. Just whatever. It is what it is. It'll grow back. No big deal. But yeah, that was a proposal by Dirt. The first stream gets over 100 likes, I had to take a wax strip across my leg. And when he ended up with like 117 likes that day.
At GSD_. At Rhonda Hale 569. Credo 3162. You know, in the U.S. police also use German Shepherd.
Oh yeah, German Shepherds are big here in the United States for canine dogs. Oh yeah, that's big. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of KFC. Honestly, I'm not a fan of any of these fast food restaurants. Here in the United States, at least, as soon as you walk in the door, if you look around, you'll. And that comes from the health department. An inspector goes in there once a year and inspects that. And if they got like a 95 or below, you might want to turn around and walk out, because they know when they're coming. The managers know when that person is coming to do the inspection. And if you can't score
At Rhonda Hale
better
5694.
than a 95,
He literally thought it was a person on the bucket. At Rosaline Credo 3162. Trucker Keith, do you love pizza?
I do like pizza. Yes, I do. That guy on the bucket is an actual person. Colonel Sanders. That is an actual person. A picture of him. But yeah, that's a real guy. Look up the history on Kentucky Fried Chicken, and the first store is actually down here in Corbin, Kentucky. I've been to it, but I never filmed nothing or anything like that. We actually went there before my YouTubing days, so. Besides that, I don't really walk around filming stuff. I don't like how people look at you, you know. So I never really walk around filming anything. I don't know, that ain't my cup of tea.
At Rosaline Credo 3162. My favorite pizza is a cheese pizza.
Cheese pizza. Well, I like pepperoni. Honestly, I like anything on a pizza. I have not tried. Everybody keeps telling me ham and pineapple pizza. I've never tried it. I'm like, you know, pineapple to me is like a dessert.
At Rhonda Hill 5694. I know, but the kid couldn't get it across to his parents he wanted KFC because he didn't realize that the People's Chicken was KFC.
That's funny. Okay, now I get it. Now I get it. That is funny. The People's Chicken. That is too funny. I mean, I really do like fried chicken, but I like it spicy chicken. I want a little kick to it, you know? That is funny.
At Rosaline Credo 3162. The pineapple pizza is not good, I recommend.
I'm not a pineapple pizza. I keep hearing people like it, but not me. I think pineapple as a fruit, you know. I'll eat it as a side, not on my meal. But hey, everybody's different. David Lynch, what is on the agenda today? What is in the playbook? After riding a motorcycle for 3,000 miles, what's a feller do after that? Here's something me and the wife were discussing last night at bedtime.
At Rosaline Credo 3162. I am not a fan of pineapple pizza. I love pineapple, but it is a good fruit.
Yeah, I like pineapple, but I don't know about it on pizza. I don't know about that. I mean, you all might do it. I don't know. There are people now that are sleeping on the floor. Not because they can't afford a bed. It's supposed to be better for you. Have y'all been hearing about this? Or do you do it? That's what I want to know. Like, I know in other countries, like Japan, and the monks, they sleep on the floor. So I'm kind of curious. How many people actually do it? They said the first 7 days, your body will hurt so much adjusting to sleeping on the floor. So we have a sleep number bed.
At Rosaline Credo 3162. Trucker Keith, that means we are both in love with pineapple. At David Lynch 8362. Get the bike out and go to Waffle House for Lear's Club.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, you better hurry up. It's supposed to rain again today. We've got severe storms coming our way this afternoon again. And then we're in the clear. We're in the clear after that. Go to the Liars Club at Waffle House. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I'm just kind of curious, how many people actually do sleep on the floor? not because you can't afford a bed, or you can, whatever. I don't care. They're saying now it is healthy to sleep on the floor. I'm like, after all these years, you're telling me I've been sleeping on the bed when it's actually better for me to sleep on the floor? That's got me curious. So with that sleep number bed last night, I usually sleep like on a 50. I bumped it up to a 75, and I woke up this morning hurt, and I'm like,
At GSD
oh my
underscore
gosh.
Mark variant. Keith, what's your favorite meal?
My favorite meal. Oh, that's a hard one. That's a hard one.
At Rosaline Credo 3162. Trucker Keith, do you remember the first time I came on your stream? At Ewingtamarin-N8X. Hi from sunny Scotland. At GSD.
I remember you coming on the show, and it took me a minute to catch on to your name because you're actually George, so it was throwing me off for a while. I was like, favorite meal. And by the way, how we doing in Scotland? Hopefully the weather's treating y'all a little better over there than it is here. My favorite meal is probably a medium well steak, ribeye steak. That's probably my go-to. Loaded baked potato, some broccoli with melted cheese on it, and cooked scallop potatoes, fried
At
scallop
David
potatoes.
Lynch 8362. Yes, it's supposed to rain here today. Yesterday it was just light rain. We know heavy stuff like you got.
Really? Yeah, man, it sucks. They're saying we're going to have some major flooding today. Not major, but pretty significant flooding. So hopefully everybody's prepared there.
N8X. Blue skies and 24 degrees, which is tropical for us.
24 degrees. That's got to be Celsius. Got to be. I forget y'all use Celsius over there. Which, get this, in school, they tried to teach us both Fahrenheit and Celsius. I was one of those kids, the hard-headed kids, like in the back.
At GSD underscore Mark variant. It rains a lot here. Looks like a hurricane outside. Trees running on the highway like they're being chased by a tiger.
Oh gosh.
At Rosaline Credo 3162. In India, this starts in June and ends on October.
What, the rain? That's a long time. What was I going to say? Sometimes I get sidetracked. I'm like, what was I going to say? Yeah, I'm hoping everybody's prepared. Because water levels are up. So it won't take much more rain though. Hopefully everybody's prepared. Yeah, I
At
hate the
Rosaline
storms.
Credo 3162. In India, the rain starts in June and ends in October. At
Really?
David Lynch 8362. Why you didn't learn about Celsius?
Oh yeah, that's it. I was one of those hard-headed kids in the back, like, when the heck am I ever going to need Celsius in my life? Well, guess what? I got people in other countries in here, and they have Celsius.
At
That's
GSD
how they-
underscore Mark
that's how they
variant.
know.
Is it true that
Why in the world didn't I learn that? I have no idea. I was one of those hard-headed Kentucky boys. I ain't never gonna need to know that. That's stupid. Well, now it would be handy. I'm not familiar with O-Block. I have no idea what that really is, which I don't follow the news. I could care less.
At Rosaline Credo 3162. You remember when my sister came on the stream?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. I don't follow the news. I really don't. Usually I watch if I watch anything, it'll probably be like TV shows, reruns, honestly, because these TV shows nowadays suck. They don't know how to make good TV shows anymore. There's a few, but not very many.
At Rosaline Credo 3162. So what I promised her, I gave her the iPhone 17.
Did you really? That gone. You're spoiling the sister. Oh, that's funny. Does she like it? Which I'm not an iPhone user. I'm an Android user. Years ago, the iPhones ran me off. Back in the day when you had to plug up your phone to a computer to do stuff on it, like upgrades
At Rosaline Credo 3162. So now both of us have an iPhone 17.
There you
At
go.
Ewing Camarin N8X. Seen you getting waxed, dude. Don't fancy that much. Lol, you have a lovely family mate.
I appreciate that. Yeah, that was kind of a joke, you know. Actually, it was a proposition I was given. If the moderators got 117 likes on the stream, or 100 likes, I would wax strip my leg. But the boys I had at home that day were overachievers and just went all out. They put wax strips everywhere. Well, on my leg. The boys they're wild now, but we have a good time. But I appreciate that. Yeah, usually my boy, usually Jackson does not like to come on YouTube at all. He's always like, no, don't put me on there. But he did that day. And little old Noah Burns, I'm sure he's going to be on here at some point. I have no doubt about that. Them boys stay up.
At Rosaline
Pretty
Credo
late.
3162. Mine is comic orange and hers is the sliver one.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know much about those iPhones.
At Rosaline Credo 3162. Both are Pro Max.
Pro Max, okay. Yeah, like I said, I don't know much about iPhones.
At Slim-Q6K.
Morning TK. Dirk threw down. A big dare and you weren't afraid.
Nope, I don't back down too much from dares. Hardly ever do I. But good morning to you there, Slim. How we doing, buddy? Down there in old Florida. Well, I'm ready to come down. Even though we go down to Orlando.
At Bobrico 68. Morning from Watkins Glen, NY.
Well, good morning up there from New York. How we doing, Bob? Hope you're doing well and not flooded out. Watkins Glen. It's a big NASCAR track there, ain't there? But yeah, Slim, about November, sometime in November, I can't remember.
At Rosaline Credo 3162. Okay, Trucker Keith, I have a dare for you. When you reach home, you have to scream in the house.
Scream in the house? Oh, that's every day.
At Bobrico 68. Good driver, all is good here next to the road course track.
Oh, really? That's cool. That is cool. That's probably a fun time to sit there and watch them practice up before the big race.
At Slim-Q6K.
Good this morning, it's hot already. Short ride this morning, doctor. Follow up later.
There you go. How hot is it down there in Florida? We got 72, rain moving back in again. For probably about the, what, 8 days now? It's been pretty aggravating.
At Rosaline Credo 3162. You have to do it for me and tell me in the next stream. At Bobrico 68. Just had NASCAR race, half the attendance from July-August NASCAR race when it usually was.
Really?
At Slim-Q6K.
Low to mid 90s.
Low to mid 90s. My gosh. Yeah, that's warm. That is warm. Yeah, I don't know, man. I didn't really stop watching it. I just don't make a point to watch NASCAR anymore. I probably should, because I did enjoy it. We used to go to Charlotte every year and watch that race, the Coca-Cola 600. But I don't know. I just, after Dale Earnhardt died, I just quit watching. When I know there's, tons of other good drivers out there. But
At Bobrico 68. 60 degrees here. At
60 degrees.
Slim-Q6K.
We never get cheated out of summer in Florida.
No, you don't.
At Bobrico 68.
I never really cared for NASCAR. I'm more of a mud truck, big tires, horsepower, and politely said those things on a woman's chest.
Oh, that's great. Oh, politely said. I like that. Yeah. I hear you there. Yeah, I don't know. I like mudslings. We just don't have them enough around here. Like they only come around like once or twice a year. That's it. And most of the time, that's just guys in their backyard with a truck about like these guys right here.
At Bobrico 68. Family channel, At Rosaline
Yeah.
Credo 3162. So do you accept the dare?
Hey, George, that is there's every day somebody yelling and hooping and hollering.
At
In the house.
Slim-Q6K.
A lot of us don't watch as much, and they switch networks every week.
Do they? Yeah. That's the biggest problem. Like, to be able to watch all these sports nowadays, man, you'd have to spend well over $100 a month just to have a good sports channel in the house. Yeah, George, that's an easy dare right there. Go in the house and yell. Oh man, I do that all the time, just to get everybody freaking out. Like, what is it? or Jackson back there playing his video games. He'll be hooping and hollering and slamming his hand on the desk, mad at the game. That happens a lot. Yeah, I do try to keep it family friendly. You just never know. You never know who's on here. You know what I mean? How old are you, George? I can't remember how old you are. I know you're pretty young. get a handful of young kiddos in the chat.
At Slim-Q6K.
It seemed you made the trip yesterday really fast.
At Rosaline Credo 3162. Please can you do it please? Eyes pink heart shape. Eyes pink heart shape. Eyes pink heart shape.
Yeah, George, I can do that. That ain't no big deal. You want me to record it? No, I can't do that. I won't be able to record it. Yeah, I'm actually quite ahead
At
of schedule.
Seymour7821.
Roku has hundreds if not thousands of free channels movies for free.
Do they really? We have the Roku, and that's what we use every day. But we always go to the same apps, you know, YouTube, Netflix.
At
I
Rosaline
don't know
Credo
what else she has, to be
3162.
honest with you.
Yes, do it.
Oh, I can do that. Might have to stop and get fuel on the way down or something, just to kill a little bit of time. Yeah, I didn't stream on the way down yesterday.
At Seymour7821.
You have to download the app.
Download the apps, yeah. Or the Roku app. Who app? I think I did see that on there. But I'm really bad about going to the same things all the time.
At Rosaline Credo 3162. I am 14 years old.
14, yeah. Yeah, I thought you were pretty young. Yeah, that is the main reason why we try to keep the chat family friendly, because you never know. We've had them as young as 7 years old. And I don't want emails and phone calls from mommy and daddy and
At
grandma and grandpa.
Slim-Q6K.
Well, you started late and got back same time.
At Rosaline
Yeah, I
Credo
did.
3162. My sister is 20 years old.
20? Yeah, she's a little older than you then. Getting a free iPhone 17.
At Seymour7821.
You can get a projector and plug the Roku stick in the back and carry it with you.
That would be cool, wouldn't it? What I thought about doing was getting one of those. I've got a...
At anything_dirt.
Hell yeah, my hockey team swept Colorado and is now...
Oh, who is it? Colorado and who playing hockey? I don't really follow hockey. You're probably thinking, what's this guy follow? Not much, to be honest. I drive a truck. Come home and do family stuff and dad stuff around the house.
At Slim-Q6K.
I'm 7 years old time.
Will you record it? At Rustinels-G1N. After America got its name, Canada got jealous. 3 guys tossed all the letters in a bag and took turns. The first pulled one out, looked at it, and said, C-A. And that's how Canada got its name.
Won 4 games in a row, meaning we win the best of 7.
Okay. Colorado versus Vegas. And you're rooting for Vegas? Like, how do you play ice hockey in Vegas? Where it's hot? How does that happen? I know, they make ice. I'm not that stupid. George, yes, I could make that video,
At
but
anything_dirt.
Yeah, Vegas.
it won't really do nothing on YouTube. Like, very, very few people would actually see that. So I would have to just upload it and then wait until you see it and then delete it. That's what it would end up being. Yeah, when you post
At
shorts,
anything underscore dirt. Rolling on the floor laughing. Very debatable.
oh god. Yeah, I don't really follow a whole lot in life. I really don't. I follow the money. That's pretty much what I do right now. I did text that lady back, by the way, about that job offer. That is hauling chemicals out of Ashland, Kentucky to various places all over the United States for an owner-operator. Through their company, he's leased on to them. I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that.
At anything underscore dirt. I try doing that, but I send it quicker than I can.
You can forget that. I don't mind hauling chemicals and stuff like that, but if I'm going to drive for an owner-operator, I'll just go get my own truck and lease on to somebody.
At anything underscore dirt.
No.
You got me sold. I heard chemicals.
Yeah, they do quite a bit of different chemicals down there out of Ashland, Kentucky. A lot of sulfur chemicals, bleach. They help quite a bit of bleach out there. I don't know what type of acids they do. Muriatic acid, I believe that's what it is. They haul quite a bit of chemicals out of that. It's a rail port is what it is. And then there's a company there that makes some sort of chemicals as well. But I haven't
At
heard.
Slim-Q6K.
My brother was a coast-to-coast trucker for years.
At anything
Was he?
underscore dirt. Chemicals that go boom boom. Or make mustard gas. Or chloroform.
Yeah, that's bad chemicals right there, buddy. Yeah, I'm not looking for anything like that. Not right now. To go coast to coast. I mean, I don't know. When you got a family at home, you just really don't care to do it, you know? Now, if I didn't have nobody at home, yeah, I would jump in the truck and be gone. No big deal. What do you got to lose? But when you actually enjoy being home, it's
At anything underscore
it's
dirt.
nice to go home
I
every
have
day.
a recipe if I ever need it.
Well, hopefully you don't need it. Hopefully you don't need it. Hopefully none of us need it.
At Michael Stevens 1943. Hey, how are you?
Good. How you doing there, Michael Stevens? Doing all right, man? We're
At
down here. in,
Slim-Q6K.
Man, you got the best job you could ask for home every night.
Oh yeah, yeah.
At anything
I got a
underscore
baby.
dirt. Oh well. At Michael Stevens 1943. Just woke up.
Just woke up. Well, that's always a good thing. What kind of weather you got today, Michael? No, I do have it made. Drive, what, 7 hours a day? And then the rest of the time is just hooking up the trailer, strapping the trailer down, signing paperwork, and rolling. And then waiting on this meat guy. I've got a pretty gravy job. I won't deny that. The worst part's just dealing with knuckleheads and traffic.
At Michael Stevens 1943. Are you still in Kentucky?
Oh,
At
yeah,
Ginger
yeah.
at 4051. Good morning, all.
Good morning there, Ginger. Yes, we are in Kentucky. The wife says go find another job and get out
At
of my hair.
Slim-Q6K.
Floating emoji for over a minute helping the YouTube.
That a boy. Good job there, Slim. I appreciate it. Oh, that's funny. We taught Slim how to use those emojis over to your right side, and he likes to use them. But we encourage it. Go ahead, burn them up. That is kind of what they're there for.
At anything_dirt.
Man, I just scroll led real quick and I swear the dude's a trucker, but
Do in his chat.
6K.
helping the algorithms.
There you go. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Do other truckers in other countries do live streams? Because I really don't look.
At anything_dirt.
You taught a 71-year-old how to operate YouTube and how to understand it.
Well, I did the best I could do, being I know very little. Actually, I think he learned quite a bit on his own. I mean, he just now got a cell phone at 71. So I think he's doing pretty awesome. I'm impressed. I don't know if I can
At
do it at
Ginger at
71.
4051. Oh yes, many. I have seen all over the UK and Australia. At anything_dirt.
Yeah, that one is British and he's a cranky person apparently.
Being cranky. Yeah, I've not seen other truck drivers in other countries live streams.
At Slim-Q6K.
Yes, Dirt, he reached through the screen and showed me.
I'm that good. I'm that good. I can just reach in and touch you. I've only seen what?
At anything_dirt.
Rolling on the floor laughing nice.
3 or 4 live streamers that do it here in the United States. I don't really go around there looking, you know?
At anything_dirt.
And so are his mods.
What, different? I do have some good moderators. Sometimes we have to keep Dirt in line, but other than that,
At anything_dirt.
The Brits really are miserable.
that's terrible. I would not want to be that way. Life's too short to be miserable. That's kind of what I think. We don't stop at yellow lights.
At anything_dirt.
Ginger, tell Keith about the pig that does tricks.
The pig that does tricks? Dude, what?
At Slim-Q6K.
Pretty cloudy out there.
Yeah.
At anything_dirt.
I learned that Walker has a pet pig.
Okay. Yeah, I still haven't seen his channel. A pet pig, that's wild. It don't go out in the truck with him, does it? Tell me it doesn't go out in the truck. Yeah, Slim, a little bit later on, we got another round of heavy rain coming back in our area.
At Clay Wilson-Q7H. I live in Kentucky. At Slim-Q6K.
Arnold Ziffel.
Gosh, you
At
see
Clay
that truck?
Wilson-Q7H. Okay.
Where are you located at there, Clay Wilson? And how we doing today? Man, this guy is a plumb idiot. scare y'all. Ah!
At anything underscore dirt. It's crazy. Apparently the pig also knows some tricks.
Really, that's wild. It doesn't go in the truck with him, though, does it? I wanted to get away from that truck driver. He was...
At Clay Wilson Q7H. Morgan County.
Morgan County. I'm trying to think where that's at. There's a lot of counties here in Kentucky. Morgan County. I don't know where that's at right off the top of my head. Which, you would think I would know all the counties in Kentucky, which I don't. There's like 170 some counties in Kentucky. Look it up, tell me if I'm wrong, but 170, I don't know. There's a bunch. Morgan County, what is close to you? Like what's one of the bigger cities
At
close to
anything
you?
underscore dirt. Is that a Honda 110 in your profile picture, kind sir? At anything underscore dirt. Hell, I can barely name the 5 or so around. At Slim-Q6K. Friend had pet pot belly pig acted just like a dog. At Clay Wilson Q7H. Yes, it is.
That's wild. Yeah, I've seen some people that have had pet pigs, and yeah, they pretty much act like a dog. These two horses up here, I wish y'all could see it. They're in a horse trailer right in front of, well, there's a car in front of this truck, and then the horse trailer. Those horses are just picking on each other left and right. Oh, he just bit it. That's a big old horse now. The one on the right is
At David
really
Lynch
tall.
8362. 120 counties in Kentucky.
120.
At anything
Okay.
underscore dirt. There's only 120 counties in Kentucky.
Oh yeah, that's it. Just 120. Okay, I was 52 off.
At Clay Wilson Q7H. What kind of truck do you have? My papa has a dump truck Peterbilt.
Dump truck Peterbilt. This is a 2025 Volvo V&R day cab tractor trailer, 12-speed auto, little 477 horsepower motor that Volvo makes. I don't really know much about Volvos.
At Slim-Q6K. Name them all. At anything underscore dirt.
Name 'em
And
all.
Wisconsin only has 72.
72 counties in Wisconsin. Yeah, this company here
At
is...
Knackers underscore Orly. Hello everyone.
Hello, hello. Knackers O'Reilly? Is that your name? Where are you checking in from? Yeah, there's quite a few counties here in Kentucky, which a lot of them I've never even been in some of these counties.
At David Lynch 8362. Ohio only has 88 counties.
88.
At anything underscore dirt. Texas has 254.
Texas, 254
At
counties.
Knackers underscore Orly. Melbourne, Australia.
Melbourne, Australia. Well, we welcome you in here. Where's my energy drink? What y'all do with it?
At anything underscore dirt. Alaska doesn't even have counties.
Really? How's that work? Australia.
At anything underscore dirt. They have a 30-level system. At Slim-Q6K. I read this morning Speed Queen appliances are made in Wisconsin.
Speed appliances? Let's see. What time would
At
it be
anything
in
underscore
Australia?
dirt. They have 19 organized boroughs and then only 11 census areas.
Yeah, that's not much, is it? Oh, look at them horses. They're biting and fighting each other. Holy crap.
At anything underscore dirt. The boroughs are essentially counties.
The
At
boroughs are...
Slim-Q6K. For dirt washer and dryer. At Jingert 4051. 9:30 p.m. in Australia.
9:30 p.m. Okay. I'm shocked Marcus ain't on here. He is over in Australia. I don't remember what part.
At Clay Wilson Q7H. I am close to Lexington. At Nappers
okay.
underscore Worley. 9:30 p.m. Wednesday 27.
9:30 p.m. Okay. Yeah, I'm shocked Marcus is not on here. He's from Australia as well. He checks in every day. Usually earlier than this though. Yeah, we're actually in Lexington, Kentucky right now. Is where we're at. Here, horsey, horsey. Ken is sticking his head out. What's these two in the back? That one on the right. Yeah, what the world? Look at him.
At Slim-Q6K. Grew up in Louisiana, no
What?
countries, they have parishes.
What is that horse doing? Can y'all see it? Oh, you can't see it. Man, he is moving on too. That horse was literally headbanging. That's what it looked like. Oh my gosh. I'm sure I'll catch up to him here shortly. Usually his traffic backs up here a little bit. I tried to zoom in on that horse, but I don't think y'all can see it.
At Slim-Q6K. Counties. At Clay Wilson Q7H. What are you hauling?
We are hauling
At anything
Mazda.
underscore dirt. Hold on, I am talking to me mom about hockey.
Okay. Mazda seat components. These seats are not assembled. They're all pieces to assemble the seats. They do all that in Athens, Alabama. And then they take them over to the car factory there in Athens. I don't know what vehicles they make down there, but I probably need to look that up so I can tell y'all. But go figure. I got two cars in front of me behind this horse trailer. I really wanted y'all to see these horses. They're fighting, and the one on the
At
right,
Clay Wilson
he's kind of crazy.
Q7H. I like Peter Belt.
Yeah, I really like Peterbilts, but the problem with Peterbilt is they don't like giving out corporate discounts. So like these bigger companies,
At
like
Slim-Q6K.
What is the rules on that double trailer?
as far as what, you do have to have, you have to take a certain test for it, a written test. But it's pretty much up to the company to teach you how to pull those. Most companies, like LTL companies and stuff, they require you to have the double license, but then they pretty much train you how to hook them up and how to pull them down the road. I've done that
At
for
Slim-Q6K.
Length, etc.
At Clay Wilson Q7H. My papa had a 379 and a Kenworth.
Yeah, those are nicer trucks. And that's the thing. Peterbilt really does not give out corporate discounts for these companies to buy their trucks because they don't have to. They know their trucks are going to sell no matter what. So they don't really give out discounts to corporate companies where Volvo, International, Freightliner, all these other companies do. That's why you see
At anything
more of
underscore
those
dirt.
trucks on the road.
31 likes already. It's hopefully gonna be a good day.
I
At
know it.
Knackers underscore Orly. I think they are called B doubles here.
Yeah, those are all called doubles here. In certain interstates, like turnpikes mainly, you can pull triples, which is 3 of those. I've never pulled triples. I pulled doubles.
At
a
Jingerda
lot.
4051. Going to clean up my breakfast and get ready to head out. At Jingerda 4051. Have a great day.
All right, Ginger, you have a good day and stay dry. Stay dry up there in Indiana. Those are 28-foot long pups. Each trailer is called a pup. They're 28 feet long. Then you have the dolly that goes in between them. You always want the heavier trailer on the front, your lighter trailer on the back. If not, after you get them hooked up, that heavier trailer on the back will wiggle left and right a lot more. So you always want to carry the heavy load and then pull the light load. That's the way it's designed. There's quite a bit to it. I mean, depends on who you're working for, honestly. They're all going to teach you the same way, except UPS. UPS is a lot stricter on how they want you to hook them up.
At David Lynch 8362. When I was riding my motorcycle up to Canada, I seen them pulling triples 253 feet trailers in a pup.
Yeah. Different areas have different length rules. Like out west, you can pull 248s, 253s. Canada, they have places that pull 253s. Like the turnpike up out of New York into Gary,
At
Indiana.
anything underscore dirt. Man, my dad needs to wake up so I can bombard him with the fact that Vegas is in the Stanley Cup.
What time does he get up? Oh, that's funny. You can pull 3 trailers. It's somewhere out in New York. I don't remember exactly. It's Interstate 90 is what it is across there, the turnpike. They pulled 3 across there. But it's time consuming to hook them up. It'll take you to do it the UPS way. It'll probably take you a solid by the time you pre-trip your truck, your dollies, your trailers, and hook everything up, it'll probably take you a solid 45 minutes. That's finding your trailers out in the yard, it's sometimes up closer to an hour. By the time you find them, pre-trip everything.
At Slim-Q6K. That's a train.
No. Depends on what state you're in. Like Michigan, their trains, what they consider trains, have a lot of axles up underneath them. They're
At Justin Milby
pulling a lot
1469.
more weight.
Lexington, Kentucky.
That is where we're at. Coming into Versailles, Kentucky right now. That is where we're at, out by Keeneland Raceway right now. And the airport, of course. But yeah, it can take you quite a while to get all that hooked up.
At Knackers underscore Orly. Road trains. At
Yeah.
anything underscore dirt. The world's longest road train is 113 cars.
Really?
At Crispic for life. Keith at airport, wow, he coming to Atlanta.
No, Chris. We ain't coming to Atlanta, buddy. Not yet, at least. Not yet. We're gonna slide on down here to Smiths Grove, Kentucky, and drop a hook and get back before everybody gets flooded out. But Australia uses road trains a lot.
At anything underscore dirt. My bad, 113 trailers connected and pulled 100 meters.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of work just to do that.
At anything underscore dirt. Chris, I have some fun news.
Why would you hook up that many trains, that many cars?
At
And pull
Crispic
'em?
for life. Maybe in September, Cincinnati Reds versus Atlanta Braves, maybe you and wife may come.
What are you doing, dude?
At Knackers
Yes.
underscore Orly. Looks nice and green. At Slim Dash Q6K.
It is.
I just
It
meant
is.
multi-trailers. I didn't know that was a trucker phrase.
Yeah, there's road trains out here pulled by semis.
At anything underscore dirt. The Vegas Golden Knights are in the Stanley Cup.
But those guys are pulling more weight, so they have way more
At
axles
Crispic
up
for
underneath
life.
of them.
What dirt you putting me in timeout like Ric Flair, 16 times champion?
Okay.
At anything underscore dirt. Oh yeah, turns out there were 2 drunk girls in my room at once in the weekend.
I think Dirt had a party. That's what I think. Yeah, they have those road trains over in Australia as well. I don't know. I
At
don't know
anything
how Australia
underscore
does
dirt.
it though.
The other one was even more slosh than I thought. At Crispic for life. I gotta be good, I respect Keith channel and it needs to grow.
Oh, it's definitely growing, Chris. It's definitely growing. We're about 300. Wow, man, they pulled right out in front of that car. About 350 watch hours from the first phase of being monetized. After that, you got another 1,000 watch hours.
At anything underscore dirt. Seriously, I really wanna go throw water on my dad. At Slim Dash Q6K. Sounds like dirt better behave.
Yeah,
At Crispic for life. Membership.
yeah, you'll be able to do
At
memberships.
Crispic for life. I try to be first one to buy. At anything underscore dirt. Me, behave. Yeah, no, not my cup of tea. At IP. Howdy partners.
What's up, AP? Out there in Southern California. One of these days, AP, one of these days, I might have to come to Southern Cal. I always said I'm never going to California.
At Justin Milby 1469. Castle coming up. At
Yep.
anything underscore dirt. Howdy Banjo Man.
Speaking of that, you reminded me. I've got to make that short with this castle. I keep forgetting. That's the problem when I get home. I think of all these shorts I
At
can make.
anything underscore dirt. The overpriced castle that is.
What did I say? $529 a night to stay there. I always say I'm going to make it a short. I'll get home and totally forget.
At IP. It's worth a visit for sure. Nothing longer, haha. Hey Dirt, how are you? At any enjoy dirt, but be safe.
Yeah, no doubt.
At anything underscore dirt.
I am doing great. How are you?
If he was in Kentucky, he'd be getting a phone call from my wife saying, "Dirt, yeah, you need to go get an STD check, buddy. You been fooling around with that girl? Yep. Yeah, you better go
At
get checked
anything
out, buddy."
underscore dirt. Yeah, hate to break it to you, but life gets really boring when I am safe.
Sure, Dirt, sure.
At Firefox. Dirt had girls over. Do we need to have the birds and the bees talk with him now? Lol. At anything underscore dirt.
So.
Like yesterday, I literally jumped from the roof yesterday and into a 5-foot pool and completely forgot to record. At anything underscore dirt. My feet still hurt.
I guarantee it. I can't believe you didn't record that. I thought I taught you better than that. Yeah, Kid of Firefox. I think Dirt needs the birds and the bees talk. I think you do.
At IP. Good to hear. I am great also. Just working away.
Working your life away.
At Slim-Q6K. But when we are unsafe, you risk life.
Yeah, you do. You do. Don't make me call the wife and let her tell you the statistics of syphilis right now. Oh boy. Don't make me call her, Dirt.
At Huntsdave 1995. Dirt going to be kissing fire, tears of joy, tears of joy, tears of joy, tears of joy. At Justin Milby 1469. You taking the Bluegrass Parkway to Elizabethtown and getting on South 65.
Yep, that's the way I'm going, buddy. That's the way we go every day, Monday through Friday. Sometimes I switch it up. It just depends. Heck, I might have driven through Morgan County and don't even realize it. That is possible. Yeah, we're actually on the Bluegrass Parkway right now. Woodford Reserve Distillery. Watch him say, "Well, you come right through Morgan County." He'll be like, "Oh yeah, really?"
At Justin Milby 1469. It's a shame Buc-ee's don't allow big trucks law.
Yeah, they don't. Not unless you're delivering. That's the only way you can get a tractor trailer on their lot.
At Slim-Q6K. Like Jed Clamped always said, one day I'm going to have a long talk with that boy. At
Yep.
anything underscore dirt. I am not getting chlamydia, guys. I didn't even do nothing with them. I had my priorities straight and kept playing the racing sim.
Well, that's gotta be chlamydia, Dirt. Well, you pointed that one awful specific. Oh gosh.
At dstockwell-514. Good morning, keep safe travels today. At anything underscore dirt. Jet from Beverly Hills Hillbillies.
That's funny. So, I just got a text message. Apparently,
At David Lynch 8362. Morgan County is in western Kentucky. West Liberty is the county seat.
oh, okay. You're south of Moorhead then. apparently, this is going to be a broken stream.
At Slim-Q6K.
Yes, Dirt, he said that to Jethro.
We've got to switch trucks with the guy we're meeting. Interesting. Interesting. Well, okay then. This truck has a check engine light on. I looked up the code. It is a bad sensor in the after treatment system, which is a total joke. I wish that was completely eliminated off the truck. Because if that was off the truck, this truck would not have a check engine light on. We would be driving the truck just like nothing's ever going on, you know? But no, they'll probably have to stick a $2,000 sensor on here. Over a bad sensor.
At Slim-Q6K.
We aren't riding with him.
At anything_dirt.
Yeah, why do you guys not just switch trucks instead of having to unhook your trailer and hook back up?
At dstockwell-514.
Gotta switch the flag then.
No, I won't be able to do that. I won't be able to switch the flag. It is permanently, well, temporarily, permanently up there. No, I'm leaving it. It's going to Athens, Alabama. So yeah, we will not drop trailers today. We'll literally just get our stuff out of the trucks, jump in another truck, and leave. That's what we'll do. We'll sign out of the electronic log and leave. So this is going to be one stream on the way down and another stream on the way back. Same day, just two different streams. Because I really don't want to put you in my pocket while I'm switching everything around. It would be a black screen, you know what I mean? That would be lame.
At anything_dirt.
39 likes already.
39 likes. That's good. That is really
At
good.
Slim-Q6K.
Do you take all your electronics with you?
Yeah.
At dstockwell-514.
Well, today we might see the trucking company name.
No, you won't. I just won't be able to flip the camera. Or, if I do flip the camera, I'll have to turn it to me so you can't see it. It's actually up top of the trailer. So you shouldn't see it, no matter what. But yeah, the only thing I don't take out of here will be the electronic log. Other than that, yeah, I take my phones, the camera, and everything out.
At anything_dirt.
It's by me.
What do you mean it's by me? What you talking about?
Good day so far.
Good day, Tater. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I just don't know what that bright thing is up there in the sky behind me. I don't know what that is.
At anything_dirt.
The camera on the trailer roof.
Oh, yeah. I need a camera up there, but I have no way to put it up there. I do, but I have no way to take it up. But that's the only kicker, Dirt, is we have to switch trucks. And it's going to take me a minute to do all that. So I might have to do 2 different streams. That is the only kicker of having a good day with the lights.
At Slim-Q6K. Hope his truck is not a K.
It is not. We are in Kentucky. It's a good guess though. Not too far away, but no, we are in Kentucky on the Bluegrass Parkway, headed from Lexington, Kentucky to Elizabethtown, Kentucky. But that's a good guess there, Johnny boy. You must be in Virginia.
At Slim-Q6K. Blue skies again.
Blue skies, that's right. They're kind of gray, honestly. It is clouding back up pretty quick to the south and west.
At anything_dirt. I get to drop my sister off at school today. This is gonna be peak.
All right. How many more days she got of school? Yeah, I don't know how much longer we got.
At anything_dirt. I am gonna play some punk music. At Slim-Q6K. You don't go to Indiana anymore. At
Nope.
anything_dirt. And embarrass her.
Why not? Go ahead, dirt. Embarrass her.
At anything_dirt. I wanna say like a week.
Week left? Yeah. No, we do not go to Indiana anymore. Not for now.
At
never know.
October-S9Z10. Where are you headed?
Smiths Grove, Kentucky. That is our turnaround spot. We're dropping hook. He goes on to Athens, Alabama. I go back to Flemingsburg, Kentucky. A milk run in the automotive world. Look at that state trooper looking at us. You'll see him here in a second. Once we get a little closer. Have you seen him yet? You spotted him? You will. Just keep watching.
At Todd-S9Z10. You going through Nashville, Tennessee today?
No, we dropping hook in Smiths Grove, Kentucky. He goes back through Nashville, down to Athens, Alabama. Northeastern Kentucky. I don't like to say Northern Kentucky. I'm gonna tell my boss, hey, while they got that truck, turn that thing up a little bit more. Bump her on up to about 75. They won't do it, but whatever. Todd Robert, where are you checking in from? We're probably got some buffering and stuff going on out through here. We do have that privilege. We ain't all fancy. With Starlink in the truck and everything yet.
At anything_dirt. How much wax? Wax, strip wax, sip of wax, strip it, strip Wax.
At Slim-Q6K.
So the guy you trained goes to Indiana and back and you take those carts to meet the driver going to Alabama.
Yep. Yep. That is what took place. Yeah, he took over all my old runs. And now I'm taking this run. Yeah, I'm probably the only Indiana place I would go to in the future would probably be Princeton, Indiana, to the Toyota plant. That'll probably be the only Indiana place I
At
go to.
anything_dirt.
Did you take him through Cincinnati to test his skills?
No, he's not as experienced driver as I am. No, he would never go through downtown Cincinnati like I did in the past. I can't believe I actually did it. I mean, I can, but if there's a will, there's a way. I'll do it.
At anything_dirt.
Okay, so he's a bad driver.
Well, I wouldn't say a bad driver, just inexperienced. How about that? You're about to see me get blowed off the road by a bull hauler. This
At
old boy.
Slim-Q6K.
Just takes a little time to figure out, but I put 2 and 2 together.
I hear you. He's driving an old Kenworth. It's pretty sharp for an older truck.
At anything_dirt.
So if there's a will to wax your nose hairs, then there is a way to wax nose hairs.
I hear you.
At Hunter_Norris 2012.
What's up, Hunter? How we doing? What do you mean you're late?
At anything_dirt.
And I have the will to wax your nose hairs, so I will find a way.
I hear you. I hear you. I can't even imagine what that would feel like. The thought of that scares the crap out of me. To be honest. What do you mean, Hunter? You're late.
At Hunter_Norris 2012.
I am usually here earlier than this.
I thought this was about your normal time. About 8 o'clock. That's what I was thinking.
At Slim-Q6K.
TK, if you went into the Peterbilt dealership today and bought a new truck, what would it cost?
At anything_dirt.
You're all good, Hunter. All you have earned is a 24-hour time put rolling on the floor laughing.
At Hunter_Norris 2012.
No, it's usually 750-ish.
750-ish? Okay. I kind of remember. I knew you were right around that time area somewhere. Probably about 180 to 220,000, depending on how many bells and whistles you want. A little bit cheaper, but not much.
At Luciana Gringer 2613. Can you honk your horn?
Well, sure. There you go. Yeah, we can usually honk the horn just about anywhere. I don't like to do it too early in the mornings. I don't want to wake people up. But of course. Where are you checking in from there?
At Slim-Q6K.
Bring your wallet.
Bring your wallet, yeah, for sure. You better bring the checkbook. Yeah, there's very, very few guys that go in and buy a brand new truck just because the cost of it.
At Hunter_Norris 2012.
Breaker 19. Breaker 19.
Go ahead, Breaker. Go ahead. Oh gosh, they have too much fun with that voice changer. What was her name? Lucy something?
At anything_dirt.
Why are we breaking 19 twice?
That's just because it sounds good, that's why.
At Slim-Q6K.
Which engine and granny would you choose?
Oh
At
man.
Hunter_Norris 2012.
Just making sure you can hear me this morning.
At anything_dirt.
Blame K-Dog, not us.
I know, right? Yeah, I haven't heard him back on here since then. Imagine that. Man. Here's the kicker. Ever since the after treatment was introduced, Caterpillar could not make a motor for Peterbilt to keep up with the emission controls. If they eliminate the emission controls like they're
At
talking,
Hunter_Norris 2012.
This is what I sounded like this morning, LOL.
that's
At
bad.
anything_dirt.
He was here the other day, I wanna say.
Was he? I didn't hear him on here. If they eliminate the emission controls like they're talking, and Caterpillar can put their motors back in the trucks, that Cummins motor, I'm not a big fan of it. The IS, whatever it is, IS 16 or something like that. I can't remember what it is.
At Hunter_Norris 2012.
Dirt, I got a question for ya.
At anything_dirt.
Because Caterpillar can actually make a darn motor.
Right. And they need to breathe, you know. And once you start choking them up, like this is the
At
only reason.
anything_dirt.
I may have an answer.
This is the only reason we're switching trucks today. Is because of that after treatment sensor. That check engine light, they finally popped the code, and that's what it is. It's probably a couple $1,000 sensor. And if that was not on the truck, there would be nothing wrong with it to even have to switch trucks today. But unfortunately,
At
that's what it is.
Hunter_Norris 2012.
How do you get that crown and number 3 next to your name?
Oh, he definitely has an answer for that. Is he number 3? Did you just point out that he's number 3 in the chat? Oh, that's funny. That is too funny.
At Hunter_Norris 2012.
Yay, he is.
At anything_dirt.
By being a main chatter.
Here's what
At Slim-Q6K.
Hunter wants a crown.
Hunter wants a crown. Here's the deal, Hunter. You have to
At
be.
Hunter_Norris 2012.
Yay, I do want a crown actually.
You gotta be the guy that talks too much on the chat to be number 1. I'm joking. That is I mean, sort
At
of.
anything underscore dirt.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, I know, Keith, be quiet before I overpressure your tires and cause a blowout.
Are you trying to say you're going to be like Big Father and ask Siri to activate fart spray in the truck? Is that what you're trying to say? Because that's not nice if you do that. Chat room. To get number one.
At anything underscore dirt. It's fine, usually I am number one by the end of the day. At Hunter underscore Norris 2012. Well, Keith, I got to head off of here. Thanks for the ride this morning. I will see YA tomorrow.
All right, Hunter. You have a good day at school, buddy. And we will see you back in the chat room. Well, don't do it right now. I'm about to cross a river. And I can't swim. So yeah, if we ever drive across the bridge,
At Slim-Q6K.
be the main chatter today in the chat. Oh, don't worry. Dirt hasn't had his first energy drink probably yet. The minute he has that, old chat box over there will
At anything underscore
light
dirt.
up.
I will probably be number one in the end. At Merstrucker Keith. Good morning, y'all. Hand waving. At Hunter underscore Norris 2012. I do got some good news. I just have third week of school left and then I can watch you all I want to.
There you go.
At anything
There you
underscore
go.
dirt. Good morning, Mrs. Cornbread. At
Good morning there, Mrs.
D-Stockwell-514.
Beautiful.
When you switch semis, will the one you're driving now will need to be serviced?
Not yet. No, it
At
just got
anything
serviced
underscore dirt.
on the way up.
Haha, I am already number one again. At Slim-Q6K. Good morning, Mrs. Trucker Keith.
Are y'all battling for first
At
place?
D-Stockwell-514. Good morning, Mrs. Trucker Keith.
No, this truck actually got
At
serviced on the way up.
J-TS3Co. Where you at and what you hauling?
We are. I'm lost in the state of confusion. That's where I'm at. Actually, I'm a little east of
At
Elizabethtown,
anything
Kentucky.
underscore dirt. There ain't a battle at the top.
We are hauling Mazda seat components for Mazda vehicles. It is the seats that go inside of them. Just the framing. We do not haul the foam or the padding or the cloth or the leather. We just have the metal components of the seats. That's it. They're not assembled. They're all pieces. It goes to Athens, Alabama, where they will assemble it there and then put whatever the customer wants for the seats on those cars.
At J-TS3Co. I need some racing brake parts.
Racing brake parts. I ain't got nothing like that.
At anything underscore dirt. Same.
We got seats, buddy. We got seats. That's all we carrying. You're gonna have to call Jegs or Summit Racing, or I don't know what's in the go-to nowadays. But back in the day, I know Jegs and Summit. That's all I know.
At Slim-Q6K. No, I like dirt being number one. I better stop talking so much, but I had trucking questions this morning. At anything underscore dirt. I need racing parts.
I have no racing parts.
At D-Stockwell-514. I meant, will this semi make it down to Alabama?
Oh. I
At
hope it does.
J-TS.
And get you some racing components there. As of right now, yes, I believe it will make it all the way to Athens, Alabama. It's not, the check engine light's not flashing. It's not making giving us any trouble.
At Bruce Fowling-LF4VT. Top of the morning. Hope y'all have a bright and joyful day.
Good morning there, Bruce. How we doing? Hopefully you're doing good.
At anything underscore dirt. Man, my buddy wants to fix up a truck and it's free to buy, but he wants it as a daily instead of allowing me to turn it into a pre-runner or add a wickle, but her may let me delete the thing. At D-Stockwell-514. Okay. At Slim-Q6K.
is maintenance shop in Alabama.
This will actually go back to the Volvo dealership where it's warranted. That sensor will be a warranty job, which they won't have to pay for it. But the problem is, we probably won't have our truck for a week or two. Because the factory, the warranties work does not happen that fast. That is the aggravating part of this. That's what I'm saying. This after treatment stuff, they can.
At anything_dirt. He might let me delete it, but I might secretly do it anyway. At
wish you'd
Bruce
delete
Cullen
this
LF4BT. I'm good, just getting tired of all the rain here in Indiana last 2 weeks.
Oh, I'm telling you, man, it is nuts. We've actually got some severe storms coming
Did they
again.
give a loaner?
I don't know what they're going to give me as a loaner. I don't know if I'm getting. I don't know what I'm getting. I have no idea. He didn't say. But Volvo will not give you a loaner. No, if that's what you're asking. Volvo will not give you a loaner while they have your truck for factory work. You're pretty much up a creek without a paddle. Which is messed up, but that's the way it is. Yeah, Bruce, this rain is absolutely insane. And we've got more coming today. That's the reason I picked that thumbnail picture for this live stream, because today's the last day of it, of the rain, and they're talking some flooding in certain counties back home. So hopefully that's not the case. No, it's not like a car dealer where they will reimburse you for renting a car or give you a loaner while yours is getting fixed. It don't work that way with these trucks. And they take their sweet time. They do not get in a big hurry. And yet, don't forget, you still got to make that payment on that truck sitting there. They're going to want their money. They ain't going to let you off that easy. Bruce, do I see a new grandbaby in that picture with you? I can barely see it, so I can't really make it out. I'm kind of guessing that's what it is.
At anything_dirt. We almost at 50 likes. At Slim-Q6K. That's not right.
No, it's not right, but that's how they operate. That is definitely how they operate. Car, I hope you're paying attention. Holy crap. Man, that scares the crap out of you. Man, that car was moving on too. I first thought this was a bunch of cops coming up behind me. They
At
probably have
anything_dirt. Man, I need me some EGs.
EGs. What's that? It's probably a company that buys these, puts all the lights and stuff on, and then sells them to the police departments. There was actually one up there in Bucyrus, Ohio that did it.
At Slim-Q6K. Was that the man? At anything_dirt. Eggs.
Eggs? Oh, okay. I was like, what? Was that the man? What do you mean, Slim?
At anything_dirt. Keith, those will be cop cars rolling on the floor laughing.
Oh, yeah. I thought that's what it was at first. I'm like, uh-oh. Somebody's in trouble. Getting 4 or 5 cop cars coming to your house all at one time? Yeah, you're in for it.
At dstopwell-514. Johnny Law.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought it
At
was.
Slim
which
Dash Q6K.
They will be.
Policeman.
Yeah.
At D Stockwell Dash 514. The Fuzz.
There's actually companies out here that put all the lights and sirens on these things, and more likely, that's where they're headed, is to get all the lights and sirens put on them. But they were dressed everyday pedestrians, civilians, I should say.
At D Stockwell Dash 514. Smokey the Bear. At anything
Smokey the
underscore
Bear.
dirt. That seems like the feds to me, rolling on the floor laughing.
No, it wasn't. No, they was civilian clothes.
At anything underscore dirt. Yeah, cause they don't have those roof bars. At Slim Dash Q6K. That's the cars they use in Tally.
Well, like, they don't put nothing on them. They're undercover, like, stuff. They have those here a lot, too. Those are probably detectives and stuff like
At
that.
anything
cars.
underscore dirt. Exactly, I have seen fed in civilian clothes.
Well, I have too, but they had no lights on them. They don't even have a license plate on them. So that tells me they're headed to get the light bars put on them, the sirens, the cages in the back.
At D Stockwell Dash 514. Plain black rapper.
There you go. That's what we call them out here on the street. Plane rappers. Y'all got a plane rapper coming at you. Yep. Which a lot of these cops, you can't even tell it's a cop car until they're right up on you. That's kind of scary.
At D Stockwell Dash 514. They needed dealer prep.
More likely.
At anything underscore dirt. Man, I am dumber than a box of rocks.
Are you? Well, congratulations. You'll fit right in this truck. Join the crowd right here. Well, that's very possible. Very possible. Are you getting in trouble? Is that what you're saying? Is somebody calling you out for flirting?
At Slim Dash Q6K. No, they might say police on some of.
I mean, it's really hard to even see them. Sometimes you don't even see them. But man, when they turn them on, it is like a Christmas tree. Oh, dirt flirt, huh? You'll have that.
At anything underscore dirt. No, so I was texting one of the drunk girls the other day and she said she's changing her personality, and I said let me be the first to say I personality enjoy this new version, are you? At D Stockwell Dash 514. How about the dot pickups with the cops in them in the work zones?
You know, I've not really seen that yet. I've heard about that. But I've not seen that personally yet. That's not cool either. That's like entrapment to me. And like they have, I don't know what state it is. I want to say it's New York. They have police officers in tractor trailers as well. I mean, I'm all for it, catching people
At anything underscore dirt. I do it way too naturally.
on their phones and stuff, like distracted driving. I'm all for that because you can see down in the vehicles. But speeding and stuff like that,
At Slim-Q6K.
that's a little dirty.
Lights in the grill, on the running boards, tail lights, headlights, etc.
Yeah, they do a really good job at hiding that stuff nowadays.
At D-Stockwell-514. Indoor has them.
That's crazy. I can't believe they're actually able to get by with that now. That is kind of crazy to me. I don't know. Which I don't get carried away in these construction zones too much.
Even state troopers drive pickups. The state police has them in the pickups.
At Caretaker07. Hello, brother trucker.
What's up, caretaker? How you doing, man? Yes, Indiana, up there on I-74 in between Indianapolis and Cincinnati, for years they have used old state trucks and put DOT's officers in them. And they're coming at you. Old caretaker. Man, why does strawberry watermelon taste so good? I just love that flavor. Strawberry watermelon. You can't go wrong.
At Caretaker07. Do you know the difference between a trucker tail and a fairy tale?
Not to my knowledge. No. Kind of scared answer that one. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Oh, these roads.
At anything_dirt. The trucker's tail seems crazier than the fairies. At Caretaker07. Trucker tale starts with you ain't gonna believe this, fairy tale starts with once upon a time.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you ain't lying. You ain't gonna believe this. You're probably right. Yeah, usually when anybody for that matter, but especially a truck driver, you ain't gonna believe this. It's usually a line of, I'm about to lie to you, so listen up. That's basically what you're saying. Or get this. That's another one.
At Slim-Q6K.
Well, TK, be safe and keep everyone in line. Gotta have a little Bible study and get ready for doctor appointment later.
All right,
At
Slim.
It's K2K. I saw one dolphins today, I'm stoked.
Uh-oh. I like dolphins. I think they're cool to
At
watch.
Miss Trucker Pete. I have news.
Uh-oh. She's got news, everybody. Stand by. Stand by. Slim, have a good day.
At anything_dirt. Let's hear it.
Uh-oh. Have a good Bible study. We'll see you on the flip
At
side.
Caretaker 07. In the South, 90% of all emergency room trips start with "Here, hold my beer." At anything underscore dirt. Also Biddy likes. At
Biddy,
Merstrucker
Biddy.
That crazy foot splint worked like a charm.
Are you serious? Really?
At anything underscore dirt. Heck yeah.
So,
At anything underscore dirt. It's the same up north.
so are you saying you're walking around with the other foot on right now? Foot brace? Is that what you're saying? That is the truth.
At Slim-Q6K.
Yes, great news, Mrs. Trucker Keith.
Yes, it is. She's been dealing with that plantar fascia. I don't know. It's some crazy name. Plantar fascia. I don't know. I'm not even gonna
At
attempt that.
Merstrucker Swear. My foot feels so much better.
That's
Know I
good.
have to get ready for my appointment, LOL.
That's good. Well, while you're doing that, put it on your other foot.
At Caredits-K2K. Hold my beer, let me show you how fast I can really go. At Ricardo Gutierrez
Oh,
3959.
no doubt.
Good morning from San Diego, California. At work now at Southwest Airlines, 5:33 a.m. here.
There you go.
At Caretaker 07. Hi, Mrs. Trucker. At anything underscore dirt.
Mrs. Keith, how did I quit flirting on accident?
Good morning out there in San Francisco. We got 8:35 a.m. here, 74 degrees.
At Merstrucker Keith. Don't flirt and have fun, LOL. At anything underscore dirt.
I heard Southwest Airlines.
At Merstrucker Keith. I care.
Oh, God.
At anything underscore dirt.
Loudly crying.
I heard a lot within like a minute. Good gravy. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's doing good. Southwest Airlines. I don't know if I've ever flown Southwest.
At Alfonso Milligan 9511.
Hand pink waving. Morning. Keith. Trucker.
What's up there, Alfonso? How we doing? Your buddy Three-Wheeler was in here a little bit ago. Picking on me. Honey, have I ever flown Southwest Airlines? I believe I have not. I don't remember, honestly. I've only been on a handful of planes. Southwest Airlines. What do you do out there for Southwest
At
Airlines?
Merstrucker Keith. Yes, but it's easy to beat his wife's smiling face with hearts. At Alfonso Milligan 9511.
Hand pink waving. I'm good. HRU.
Good, good, good. We're doing good, Alfonso. Staying dry right now. Why do I feel like I have something in my throat? Apparently we're gonna have to switch trucks.
At Caretaker 07. Old chicken holler saying if all else fails.
Those days are almost by the wayside. There's a few of them out here still, but not very many. Used to have a lot of fun driving. Back in the day when everybody was on the CB. Even though there's not a whole lot of trucks on this parkway, but it was nothing to reach out and touch somebody on another
At Ricardo
interstate.
Gutierrez 3959.
25 years now at SWA. I bring the airplane into the gate, download and upload, then I push the airplane out for taxi.
There you go.
At Alfonso
That's
Milligan
cool.
9511.
Hand purple blue piece. That's good. Have great day.
Yeah, you do the same, Alfonso. We appreciate you checking in. Come back when you can stay a while.
At Caretaker 07. I know I hauled a reef for 15 years and had a left lane rooster cruiser.
I hear you there. Yeah, back in the day, trucking was fun. When I first started into it, about 5 years into it though, the new wore off and CBs were by the wayside. Everybody had cell phones, talking to each other on the phone. You just called all your trucker buddies on the phone now. That's the way it turned out. Which, whatever. I just, I don't know, you can only talk to on the phone so long, you know? Then your ear starts hurting. The conversations start to be the same conversations
At
over
Caretaker
and over.
07, my radio was so big I needed an oversized permit to use it.
That's a good problem to have. I used to run a Texas Star 400 watt linear on the back of my CB. It was
At
nothing
Alfonso
to
Milligan
reach out there.
9511, hand purple blue keys. No problem, I will keep. At Merstrucker
All
Keep.
right,
But now
Alfonso.
we get to pick up hitchhikers on YouTube.
Yeah.
Even better.
I know, right? We get a whole cab full of hitchhikers up in here. All at one time, it don't matter. You don't need a seatbelt. Just hold on and enjoy the ride. And chat all you want. You can chat with anybody, everybody, around the world. Yeah, there might be a few places we buffer, lag a little bit. That gone internet gets tired after a while. Needs a break. Got to do a reboot.
At Caretaker 07, 1500 watt linear behind the.
Yeah, you're talking out there quite a ways then. Yeah, I had nothing like that. The biggest, you'd be talking over everybody. Anybody around you, you was talking over. Where's the rain at? Where's the rain at? I know it's coming. Sometime this afternoon.
At D-Stockwell-514, Trucker Keith is praying he gets a loaner semi with a sleeper so we all can fit. At Andrew_12B Cummins.
Oh, yeah.
Howdy Keith, howdy Mrs. Trucker Keith, howdy Dirt, howdy cool guy.
What's up, Andrew? How we doing?
At Andrew_12B Cummins. And howdy D Stockwell. At Caretaker 07, I had so many chicken lights I had a dimmer switch on my bumper.
That's a good but bad problem to have. I love the lights. They look awesome, but keeping up with them is just way too much.
At Andrew_12B Cummins. Doing good buddy, how about you?
Oh, not bad, but my eyeballs are filling up.
At D-Stockwell-514. Howdy Andrew.
My eyeballs are filling up, buddy. We're gonna have to go kick some tires here in a minute. You know what I mean? I think I got a tire swelling up back here. I need to go deflate it. I think I drank too much. And no, I'm not talking about alcohol. We're talking about
At
coffee.
Andrew_12B Cummins. Good to hear, and yes sir I do. At D-Stockwell-514. 55 likes. At Caretaker 07. My 1999 Classic XL looks sharp for an ex-Werner truck.
Oh, you won't believe this. I had the same exact truck. It was a 2000 build date. Well, it was a 2000 with a 1999 build date, and it was also a Werner truck. It was an XL from Werner. Changed it and painted it black. An old Detroit 60 in it, 13 speed. Oh my gosh, I love that truck. I still miss it to this day. But that was a solid truck. It cost me
At Andrew_.
because the previous owner was not doing so great with it.
At Andrew _ 12B Cummins. That's cool, Keith. At Caretaker 07. I had a 320-inch wheelbase 70-inch Condo 475 3406E Cat Super 10.
Okay.
At dstockwell-514. Okay, and you, Andrew. At Andrew _ 12B Cummins. I like those trucks.
Yeah, I really miss that truck. The turning radius on it sucked, but other than that, it was a fun, good truck to drive.
Score 12B Cummins. Good to hear I'm doing good, just got to work waiting until I can clock in.
That old Detroit 60 with that tune. We're back in the rain.
At Caretaker 07. It was a triple-digit left lane go-getter. At Andrew _ I meant detailed.
Yeah. Man, they must sell the crap out of cars down there. Good grief. I didn't realize a car lot could sell that many cars. There you go. We might lag here a little bit. We are down.
At Andrew _ 12B Cummins. They sure are.
Wow, that's insane. We're kind of down in the dip right now, but we're climbing up out of it. Been going in between the hills.
At Andrew _ 12B Cummins. They just got 15 more this morning. At Caretaker 07. I had the Pledge of Allegiance and American flags on both sides of the sleeper. On the pledge the words "under God" in red.
Wow, that's wild. Are you retired now? Or, I can't remember. I think we talked about this, but I don't remember.
At Andrew _ 12B Cummins. Wow, that's awesome, Caretaker 07.
American flag behind me.
At Prism.
That's right. Yeah, I remember that now. We are in Kentucky, coming into Elizabethtown, Kentucky right now. Chris, where are you checking in from? Yeah, those old classics. I hated the steering on them, the turning radius.
At Prismakin is 6702. Pittsburgh. At Caretaker 07.
Okay.
E-Town on the BG Parkway.
Yep, that's where we're at. That is exactly where we're at right now. About to jump on I-65 just south of Louisville, Kentucky. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Are y'all still getting rain up there in Pennsylvania? I know we've got some rain right now. Not much, but we got another inch and a
At
half.
Caretaker
coming.
07. Know the BG Parkway well.
Yeah, it's a nice
At
road.
anything _ dirt. 56 likes.
56. My gosh, I might have to. I might just have to. Let me think. I don't think I can hide the camera on this one. I'm trying to think.
At Prismakin is 6702. Still pouring.
Still pouring? Yeah. Oh we got another 1.5 inches coming today. And they are really, really concerned about the rivers that are already flooding.
At anything _ dirt. Every stream that hits 100 likes should be D on wax strip. At Caretaker07. Maybe one day Keith can mod me. At dstockwell-514. Giddy 7 likes.
57. You never know, Caretaker. You never know, buddy.
At dstockwell-514. 57 likes.
That's pretty good. I may have to just put you in my cooler and give you a black screen until I get in the other truck and set up and put the camera back up. If we're doing that well today, I might just have to do that. I really didn't want to do that, but that good of a stream, and we're not even at our halfway point, I might have to do it.
At anything _ dirt. I can't remember who says they ride in THD cooler. At Caretaker07.
I don't know.
I will always have your back, Keith. At
I
anything
appreciate that,
_ dirt.
Caretaker.
Cooler sounds fun.
Cooler sounds fun. It's a little chilly in there. No beer, so you're out of luck there. Just water and a Pepsi Zero. You know me.
At anything _ dirt. I wanna say Kenna rides in it.
Kenna rides in the cooler? I don't think I've heard him say
At
that.
anything _ dirt. We at 59 likes.
59 likes and not even at our halfway point.
At dstockwell-514. If you switch trucks more often, more likes, lol.
I know, right? That going. Yeah, 59 likes is extremely
At anything
well.
_ dirt. Good enough for me, I will ride in the cooler.
Okay. Alright, then. Oh, gosh. Watch out, Pothole. Let's miss that one. Oh, gosh. It is bad to have a full bladder and hit all these bumps. Let's see. What time is
At
it?
Caretaker07. Keith, appreciate what you do because I have sat in that seat. At anything
I know,
_
man.
dirt.
It's,
Zig. At anything _ dirt. Zag. At anything _ dirt. Zag again. At anything _ dirt. Zig.
Yeah, Caretaker,
At
it's,
anything _ dirt. Zig Agian.
I mean, I do have a really good route here, though. You know, to get me home every night. Come on, driver. I know you're going to cut me off anyway. Come on, knucklehead.
At dstockwell-514. You don't have to let the other driver know you didn't fill the tanks up, shish. At anything _ dirt. That's a sweet truck.
Yeah, that was a pretty truck. That's so Coronados. That pretty much took place in the classics. Yeah, I probably will have to fuel up for him. They're calling everybody and their brother coming in here. Smile for the camera, everybody. Say cheese. Hello, camera. Good day to you, there,
At
Mr.
Caretaker07.
officer.
I loved living in my rig, but it was only me then, so I could live in my rig.
I mean, there is sometimes you will get the best sleep of your life in these trucks. If you find a real quiet area, come on.
At anything
12 mile an hour.
_ dirt. Okay, everyone flip off the camera cause we don't like the DOT.
What is this guy doing up here? You can cross these scales at 12 mile an hour. We are pretty much at a dead stop. And that guy is just creeping across those scales. That would be enough for me to pull him in there and be like, dude, can you not read? 12 mile an hour. Keep up the pace.
At anything underscore dirt. Probably storing illegals.
Well, you never know, man. You really don't. I don't hate the DOT. I just don't want to be their best friend.
At dstockwell-514. Busy day at the scales.
Yeah.
At anything underscore dirt. Maybe it's his first time at a way station. At
Maybe.
ice cream has no bones. It's a governed JB. Hunt truck.
Maybe so. Why is this thing not shifting? Because I put it in manual like a dummy. Shift, truck, shift. Oh my gosh. Ice cream has no bones.
At Caretaker07. I was pulling the Ringling Bros Circus. I jumped out in a complete panic because my reefer had not started and felt stupid standing in my boxers looking at the front of a dry box.
Oh my gosh. That's good. That's good. That is too funny. Oh, I can't tell you how many times you would go to sleep and wake up and not know where the heck you stopped, freaking out like, am I on the road, you know? I have woken up in extreme panics in the back of the truck.
At anything underscore dirt. That's probably it. He isn't good at shifting his rig.
I don't know what
At
that guy's problem was.
Caretaker07. I was definitely a chicken hauler.
That's funny. This one time I was coming back from Chicago, and I'd been up all day long, driving all night.
At dstockwell-514. Oh, okay, you can fill the tanks. What a good guy.
Yeah, I am going to stop and fill this truck up. It's just now 9 o'clock. What time did I tell him I'd be there? Crap. I can't remember. Let me go look.
At anything underscore dirt. No idea.
8:42. All right.
At Caretaker07. Be safe out there, brother. It's time to go grab some grub and a cup of go-go juice.
All right, man. Have a good one. We will see you on the next one, if not later on today. He's wanting me down here at 8:30.
At Caretaker07. Much love, Keith.
You got it, caretaker. Be careful, man. Have a good one. I'm trying to see what time he'll be down here. May or may not be able to fuel. We'll see.
At Marcus Oblique. Keith, did my team win in the biggest state versus state game tonight? I'm talking about the country watches.
country watches. Are you talking hockey?
At anything underscore dirt. Boy, one wrong strap on that load and buddy is screwed.
Oh yeah, that would be bad. He says he's going to be there at 8:40. Well, crap. He's going to be there at 8:40.
At anything underscore dirt. Those pipes ain't no joke.
Oh no, no. If you don't strap that load right, you're in trouble. Those are braces for, you know, the big warehouses.
At anything underscore dirt. You got 40 minutes.
40 minutes, yeah. I'll be there at 8:42.
At anything underscore dirt. Yeah, I know.
$8:42 is what time we'll be there.
At Marcus Oblique. Rugby League State of Origin. Australia. I'm ripped apart.
Whole skateboard moving on.
At anything underscore dirt. Rugby is a peak sport.
I've never really watched it. I've never really watched it.
At Marcus Oblique. Broken hearted. It's a big deal. At anything
It
underscore
must
dirt.
be.
Man, I can't believe Mrs. keeps telling me to flirt like I ain't trying to lead nobody on.
Well, Marcus, I hate to hear that, buddy. Maybe they can, come back and do better. I think what she's trying to tell you is have fun, flirt. But if you don't want a relationship, you might want to hold back on the flirting a little bit. I think that's what she's trying to tell you.
At Marcus Oblique. We were ahead till the end is a free game series, so ain't over. At anything underscore dirt. I do it not realizing till it's no late.
Be right back.
At anything underscore dirt. Vegas just swept a 7-game series for hockey. At Marcus Oblique. Dirt, you're a good person. At Marcus Oblique. So how is the Stanley Cup going? At dstockwell-514. They haven't started playing for it yet.
Yeah, I hear you. I'll put your seatbelt on, don't you worry.
At Marcus Oblique. Was watching a few games to get into the playoffs.
Get back up to speed here. Look at that. Diesel prices back under $5 a gallon. Shoo-wee. About time.
At dstockwell-514. Were the tires okay, Keith?
Yeah, I had to
At anything
deflate
underscore
one.
dirt. Yeah, Vegas just swept Colorado to make it into the cup.
I did have to deflate one tire. It was swelling up pretty good there. I mean, it wasn't blowing, you know?
At anything underscore dirt. Now we gotta refuel.
Actually, he's gonna have to fill this truck up. I mean, I can make time, but he probably stops anyways. We'll be there right about the same time. So hopefully he can stop on the way back. I can stop on the way back. Call it good, you know? He's got a little over half a tank, so he can make it all the way down there if he needs to.
At anything underscore dirt. How do you make time? Are you some sort of wizard?
Yeah. Yeah, you just magically get off the interstate and say, this is what I'm doing. You either take it or you leave it. Whatever.
At Marcus Oblique. Dirt, how is fishing going?
The only thing he's been fishing for is a woman. Don't let him lie to you. He's fishing for a woman. You can't fool me.
At anything underscore dirt. That was a rather interesting weekend.
I'm telling you, he's fishing for women.
At dstockwell-514. Today's trip was just an illusion, lol. At anything underscore dirt. No, I am fishing for walleye, but the ladies just keep coming.
Yeah, they got their hook out. Don't you worry,
At
buddy.
Marcus Oblique. We're on your team.
Oh yeah, he says he's fishing for walleye, but he's really fishing for a woman. That's weird. I cut me up some strawberries to munch on the way down here. That literally just tasted like cantaloupe. Huh. That's very weird.
At Marcus Oblique. Honestly, if you think it enough, it'll happen. At anything_dirt. I had to deal with 2 drunk ladies in my room this weekend, but there were 3 girls in my room at once.
He says that's like that's a good thing. I think I would have told him.
At anything_dirt. I went fishing with the homeboy in the morning, then went to lunch with him at what is practically your sister's house. At Marcus Oblique. Don't trap me again. I'm not allowed to explain it.
So you're dating your friend's sister?
At anything_dirt. Then I went fishing with the girl and caught 1 more fish, and after that we went to the races and ended up being shoulder to shoulder.
I think she likes you, Dirt.
At serving Meyerdeemer. Just don't forget wishes and fishes are 2 entirely different things. Tears of joy. At dstockwell-514. Well, if you wouldn't have sleepwalked overnight, maybe you would have strawberries for a snack, lol.
The strawberries are good. I did. That strawberry tasted straight up like cantaloupe. That's weird.
At anything_dirt. And then the next day we WHER hanging out as well, and then ended up at the bar playing volleyball ball, and then went by the goats and up on the ledge cause the sunset was awesome.
See? He's after that girl. She's after him. I already see it. I see it unfolding right now. I ain't mad at you, Dirt. I ain't mad at you, buddy. You do what you gotta do.
At Marcus Oblique. Absolutely. At anything_dirt. And then we sat around the fire and she got a wee bit tipsy, and so did her other friend that came, and then we had to go for a walk with the 2 drunk girls and ended up having to hold the one's hand.
Oh, man. So needless to say, it turned out really well. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Because that's what I'm hearing.
At anything_dirt. She was stumbling a decent amount, then we all went down to my room for some reason where they proceeded to say weird stuff while I locked in on the racing sim.
You'll have that. You'll have that. Weird stuff, he says. That's what he claims.
At anything_dirt. No cause, then I also started an argument and now I have her blocked. At Kenafire Fox. Dirt is living his best life out there. I'm impressed and have nothing but respect.
That's what I say. Have fun. Have fun while you're young. Just try to keep it clean fun.
underscore dirt. Cause I am tired of putting so much into that friendship and her just being plain, so I said screw it, I am done.
Alright then.
At anything underscore dirt. I just blocked her and she also stays out of my head, didn't even tell her she is blocked. At Marcus Oblique. Be careful when young. A high school sweetheart is special. Be careful however.
Yeah. That is true. So you blocked the girl you went fishing with. Is that what you're telling me? I don't miss those days, to be honest with you.
At anything underscore dirt. Yes, I did.
Oh, wow. All right, then. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
I just chat with the other drunk girl that they all tried setting me up with before I got put with the girl I blocked, rolling on the floor laughing.
Did y'all hear the horn beep? These trucks are crazy.
At anything underscore dirt. Life's a mess when girls come into it and I have no idea, my nobody told me.
So hold on, let me get this straight.
At anything underscore dirt. Yes, I did.
Those girls were trying to get you hooked up with another girl?
At Marcus Oblique. We couldn't block anyone, they just turned. Spoke face to face. No phones.
Yeah. It wasn't like that back in my days either. So
At D-Stockwell-514. Yes, I heard the horn.
yeah, this truck has that lane departure or lane what's it called? Something. It lets you know that somebody's in your blind spot. And it will beep. It sounds like a horn that comes through the speaker. That's what that is. It's the craziest thing ever. I don't get it. I mean, these new drivers, it's almost like, I hate to say this, but these trucks, all you basically gotta do is sit in here and hold the steering wheel. It's sad to say that, but it's what it is. I mean, these trucks give you all kinds of warnings and everything. It's like, my gosh.
At anything underscore dirt. No, so what happened is there's a girl Bam Riley that I was supposed to be set up with, but it turns out she liked another guy that she actually kinda knew, but a week after that they set me up.
Okay.
At Marcus Oblique. As long as you understand it.
As long as you got to figure it out, it's all good.
At D-Stockwell-514. Your driving kit the semi. At anything underscore dirt. With my best friend and it kinda worked till her parents ruined it and whatnot, but I don't really care. At anything underscore dirt. Man, I don't got it figured out, that's the problem.
Oh, yeah, that's aggravating. That's when you just say, screw it, I ain't talking to none of you.
At Kenafire Fox. Dirt is turning this stream into another episode of Grey's Anatomy and I love it lol.
Oh my gosh. Grey's Anatomy. Oh gosh. Oh man.
Underscore dirt. It was so annoying cause the Coop guys can't be friends with girls, but I never really liked her till they pointed out the fact we would work so well together. At anything underscore dirt. Too bad cool guys missing it and I ain't repeating this one, it's too long.
No doubt.
At D-Stockwell-514. The many loves of Dovey Gillis.
Yep. That won't be the first time you get in this mess, dirt. I guarantee you. Yeah, if cool guy jumps on here, you'll have to tell him to go back to 8:19 in the morning. Whatever that is on here. You can say, go back and reread all the comments. And get back up to speed. Oh, gosh.
At Marcus Oblique. Attempted relationship advice from adults. At CBS Racingolus. Where you are in. At anything_dirt.
Look, he might just block everyone and then see what happens.
We are around Mumfordville, Kentucky.
At
9 miles.
anything_dirt. Cause the more I think of it, I kinda lie to my fishing buddy about something.
9 miles north of Horse Cave, Kentucky. That's where we be. We are headed down here to Smiths Grove, Kentucky. Meeting the co-driver, switching trucks, and going back north. Well, it ain't a lie, dirt, if you don't know. That's what I tell myself. It ain't a lie unless when you didn't know the facts. Where are you checking in from there? CB's Racing Allies? Is that right?
At anything_dirt. But it is what it is. I am done being the one that fixes everything. Only thing I care to fix is cars and cool stuff.
You're better off, man. You're better off. A good woman will find you. Don't worry. Just sit back, play your cards right, and watch this car blow our doors off. Jeez, they're flying. Guess what? They're from Wisconsin, dirt. You see that knucklehead flying down through here? That's crazy.
At anything_dirt. That saying that I can fix her isn't true whatsoever. I indeed cannot fix that. At Firefox. Was this fishing buddy this Haley girl that was on here last stream? I think I'm starting to understand this whole situation. At anything_dirt. I just wanna stay single loudly crying.
You're better off. In your shoes, you're better off.
At anything_dirt. Yeah, that checks out. That would be me. At anything_dirt. Know the Haley girl is 12, almost 13 and from PA, and that's way too young for me as I am 16.
Yeah, that is way too young. She was actually on here yesterday, Fire Rocks. That Haley girl was. Yeah, she's really young. Way too young for dirt. Well, right now she is. When y'all get in your 20s, 30s, it's a little different now, but right now looking at her, yeah, that's not right.
At anything_dirt. Although she a tall as hell at 6 feet.
That's insane. 13 years old and 6 foot tall. That is tall, especially for a woman. Maybe when she's a about 26 dirt, you can look her up. How about that? But until then, keep your eyes in your head, boy. The wife is on the road. I just got the alert. The wife is on the road. Rain, rain, stay away. Don't come back another day. I just want to get switched out down here, and then whatever. It can cut loose for that matter. I really don't want it to, but if you're going to, you're going to.
At Kenafire Fox. Oh, okay.
Spoke too soon. Just a little shot of it.
At D-Stockwell-514. This don't look good ahead.
No, it does not. No, it doesn't. I was sitting here thinking, man, why can't you just hold out until I get switched out? Then you can cut loose, whatever. No, there's a possible.
At anything_dirt. I get to go run my dad's supplies for work rolling on the floor laughing. I am gonna be charging the company for this.
You think they'll pay? Yeah, there is possible tornado warnings or watches today too.
At D-Stockwell-514. Hey Mother Nature truck wash.
Yeah. Yeah, get my windows clean and then leave me
At
alone.
anything_dirt. Probably rolling on the floor laughing. At Sophianimahi3657. How many miles did you drive so far?
Where are we at? Like 160 somewhere around there. Usually our day's about 433 miles in one day. But that's an easy day for a truck driver. You know, once you get up around 600-700 miles a day, you're putting in the hours.
At anything_dirt. Time to go cash $210.
There you go. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ice cream truck didn't make it.
At Sophianimahi3657. Truck driving is so exhausting, right?
Sometimes mentally exhausting, yes. There is times where you get out of the truck and you are just drained. But, like, hard labor, no. Unless you're doing, like, flatbed and stuff like that. But just physically and mentally, it can exhaust you sitting here. You know, paying attention to all the idiots on the highways. dealing with rain and more rain and storms. Yeah, it's more mentally draining than anything. You just got to make the best out of every situation, though.
At Sofianimahi 3657.
Is it right that truck drivers need me to have more energy on the road?
I mean, yeah, I mean, you got to stay well energized. Yeah, because you got to be on your toes all day long. You never know what's going to happen out in front of you, beside you. Not everything is preventable. You never know what's going to happen. Like this guy. I can't get over, and he is going to push all the way to the end. For what? Just to be out in front? Kind of stupid, but they do it. I couldn't get over because there's a truck coming up behind me. People just take a lot of chances in life. Which I could have backed out of it, but you shouldn't have to. When you're coming on the interstate, it's your job to yield to traffic on the interstate. We're not supposed to yield to you. Even though it's just common courtesy to get over if you can. But if not, it's their job to yield into traffic. We might look out and not get too hammered right here. I think we just got a window wash. We got lucky. That's what I'm thinking.
At Dirtijo-1.
Morning dude, good hob on the leg waxing. You took that better than most kids. I've seen you kept the bass in the voice, hahaja.
Oh yeah, yeah. I appreciate that. Yeah, that is what it is, you know. I really.
At Dirtijo-1.
I expected like 2 wax strips max.
Man, them boys, they would love nothing, but they wanted to do both my legs. I'm like, absolutely not. You're not doing that. Just do the one leg and call it good. And they wasn't playing. There was 40 strips, and they were like, let's use them all. I'm like, no, you're not. Absolutely not. But it's all good. We have fun with it. Make the best of it. Move on, you know. We blame that on dirt. He likes to keep stuff real. He wants me to do my nose next. And I don't know, man. That sounds extremely painful. I don't know.
At Eastockwell-514.
I don't know nothing about it.
They went to town on one leg for sure. They were vicious.
Yeah, they were. Especially my boy. Especially Jackson. He pulled that one real slow, and when you do that, it does not pull the hair. It leaves the wax residue. It doesn't pull the hair. Yeah, he got me good on that one. That would kind of hurt a little bit. But yeah, they butchered that leg. It's bad. But whatever.
At Dirtijo-1.
Next time, do the whole back.
Well, here's the kicker. I don't really have a hairy back, so if that would be my luck. If I did it, my hair would come back like a sheepskin. Ain't no doubt. Like a wool rug or wool coat. That would be my luck. Yeah, I don't really have a hairy back, thank God. I know some guys do. Fortunately, I do not. I'm gonna catch that guy again that's got these wall braces. What are you gonna do, car? You gonna chance it? No. Alright, good job. Good job, good job. Yeah, those are wall braces. Those concrete panels they build those big warehouses with. Those are the braces that holds those walls up after they put them in place. And he's got a whole load of them. That would be a scary load to haul. You would definitely have to stop and check that one quite often. That would be scary. Lost a little bit. It's right at 3.5 hours down here. That would be rough, doing the wax strips across the back. I think that would hurt worse than the legs. I really do. Especially if Jackson was to pull it off there real slow. That would light me up. truck on the shoulder. Man, he got right on that car's butt. Wow. Yeah, that's a little close for comfort there, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it would be like, a gorilla. If I had that much hair on me. That's what it would be like. Alright, what do y'all think? Keep this stream going, or shut her down, switch trucks, fire up another one? What do you think? What do you think? I kind of hate to because it's done so good.
At used to could. Good morning.
Good morning there, used to could. How
At
you doing?
D-Stockwell-514. Shut down and fire up.
Shut it down and fire up another one. Yeah. That's
At
kind of
Firefox.
what I was thinking.
Keep the stream going or Dirt is going to lose his first place, and he'll be mad about that. At Marcus Oblique. So a few weeks in for the new travels, how do you feel?
Not bad, not bad. This is not a bad route. I don't hit a major city, you know, so I don't have a whole lot of traffic to deal with. So that's a blessing. The only problem I do have is like getting stuff fixed. Like if anything has to get fixed, I've got to switch trucks with this guy.
At D-Stockwell-514. To protect the company.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Just so we don't have that worry of the company name.
At used to could. I finally had a chance to mow the lawn in between the rain we were getting.
Oh my gosh.
It was dry enough to mow.
Really? I still have not mowed our yard. It is, I mean, you walk out through there and there's water standing in the yard. It is really bad. It'll probably take a solid 2 days to dry it out. But all right, we are pulling in here. We will switch trucks and get back on the road and fire up another stream. That's probably the best thing to do because it is going to take me a minute to switch trucks to get everything set up in it. So that's what we'll do. Just give me a little bit. We'll fire up another one I want to put dirt. I want to make him work for first place again. So it sounds fun. So let's do that to him. All right, we will see you here
At
shortly.
Stockwell-514. See you in a bit.
All right. We'll see y'all in a